It's time for SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com with your hosts, Stuttering Craig.
I'm kind of a perfectionist.
And Handsome Tom.
Who's that handsome devil?
Also with Jocelyn the Intern.
Wake up, little snoozy. Smell the smelling salt.
And producer Andy.
Help! He's got a boner!
And now broadcasting from the world's Screw Attack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers.
Welcome out to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What's up? My name is Stuttering Craig.
And it's Handsome Tom with one less Xbox.
That's right. Sorry, buddy. Along with Jocelyn and producer Andy, we are collectively known as the SideScrollers. How you doing, Handsome Tom?
I'm doing pretty well, you know. I'm just glad I had that 360 to back me up.
That's right. And in case you don't know, Handsome Tom did blow up an Xbox this week after the Mavericks loss in the NBA Finals. And his revenge was well worth it because we got some good video.
You have to check it out. It's pretty funny.
Priceless seeing Shaq's face explode. Absolutely greatness. We've got a huge show for you this week. I mean, top to bottom, good stuff all the way across the board. Let's run through some of the good stuff we have on the show. As always, we end the show this week with our questions and our emails that are sent through our forum. We're also doing the SideScroller News Desk, but also Handsome Tom during that segment. We've got a large announcement to make.
Large? Very large?
Very large. Pretty damn large. We're also, so wait for that, and it's the second installment of the Gay Game of the Month this week.
Wow, after all that heat, we still bring it back.
That's right, because that's how we roll, baby. It's all about just controversy with us. If you don't like the word gay, well, we'll get to that. We'll show you what gay means. It doesn't really mean gay. It doesn't mean homosexual. It just means gay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Anyways, we're also got hard news coming up next. But in the meantime, we want to tell you about all the good stuff we've put up on the website this week. Handsome Tom, what you got?
Well, we got a new video game vault, Shaq Fu. Should be up and rolling pretty soon.
That's right, because you destroyed Shaq's face. Now you're going to destroy Shaq's game.
That's right.
Also, we're going to be talking about the 3 ways to win contest a little bit later on. We'll be talking about that during our emails and all that crap later on in the show. If you don't know what that is, it's your chance to win all sorts of great stuff. Last week, we gave away a Mexican Xbox 360. Or did we? We'll talk about that later also.
We also have to say a thanks to Game Exchange in Louisville. They keep hooking us up, and we appreciate it.
Game Exchange in Louisville, Texas. Way to go, guys. Big slap on the butt. Coming up next, though, we got hard news. All the gaming news from around the industry.
We want you to be a part of our A-Team. Head to the forum and talk about whatever you want. Gamer stuff, the podcast, our video game vaults, or even Jocelyn the Intern.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Talk about Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, or whatever is on your mind. It's at our forum. We need you for our A-Team. All the gaming news from this past week. It's time for hard news.
All right, Handsome Tom, just a reminder, we do have the Gay Game of the Month. Do you have any idea what it is?
It's got to be something really gay.
It's pretty damn gay. You know what it is. We had to play it. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But anyways, right now, Handsome Tom, it's time for hard news.
All right, Craig. You know that price drop we were talking about in 360?
Yep.
Well, apparently it pissed off some people at Microsoft because everybody was holding out and saying, well, screw buying an Xbox 360 when I can wait.
Every week this happens. There's always some sort of crazy price change.
So I guess officially, which who knows if it's official, you know, watch it drop again. But officially, it's not going to drop.
So all the new technology they were talking about, all the greatness of dropping the price of the 360, $100 full. Nope. They're going to keep that money in their pockets.
Was it really $100? I thought it was only $50.
That's what I heard. $100.
Really? Whatever. Hopefully they do drop it, but they want people to still buy Xbox 360, so they're not dropping.
So what's the reasoning behind this, right?
Well, the price drop would be to battle PS3 and Nintendo.
That's right.
But
PS3 already dropped their price a little bit during the E3 thing. Because originally, remember, we were thinking it's going to be, what, $700? And it's only going to be $500 or $600.
Wow.
So Xbox 360 says, no need to combat that. We're fine.
Speaking of battling. Halo 3 release date.
Yeah.
I know
big
everybody's
news.
already heard of it. I know they've all heard it. But,
what day?
Let's see, 11/16.
That is a Thursday, which means it's before a Friday, which means something else was supposed to be released on a Friday.
New movie?
No.
The PS3?
Oh yeah, there
right.
you go. The PS3 was supposed to be released on that Friday, 11/17, November 17th, And, well, Xbox has thrown down the trump card in the form of Master Chief.
Now, I don't know if they've thrown it down. Best Buy just scheduled that release date, which could be a load of crap. They just want to get pre-sales or something. I don't know.
No, but Bill Gates has always said, whenever PS3 is announced, we're going to announce Halo 3 the day before.
Well, and then Bungie says it's going to be done when it's done.
That's true.
So, who's going to... And
You can't rush greatness. I see what you're
Bill
saying.
Gates, said that when Halo 2 came out.
But Bill Gates is the richest freaking man in the world. He can do whatever he wants. He can buy another Bungie.
Now, Craig, you also said you had a problem with why you're wondering why they're releasing Halo 3 and PlayStation at the same time.
Well, no, what I heard was that the Wii was going to be released on the 17th as well as the PS3. There's no way that can happen because there hasn't been an official date for the Wii to be announced, right? Nobody's officially announced it. It's fourth quarter in quotation marks. Fourth quarter.
Well, I thought they were going to try to release it before the PS3, like a month or so.
Well, that wouldn't make sense for the holiday sales either, because that's when all the kids, they want to release it in November and in December, so everybody can get it for Christmas, right? Well, there's been rumors going around also that the Wii's going to be released on the exact same day as the PS3. There's not a chance in hell that can happen. Not a chance in hell.
You know what? If it happens, Craig, you got to blow up one of your consoles.
I'll do it. I will. I'll blow up my Super Nintendo. I'll do it.
Really? You're gonna do? I figured you'd say Genesis, so you wouldn't have a loss. You're really gonna blow up your SNES?
I'll blow up my SNES.
Right.
If Nintendo Wii comes out on November 17th, put this in the time vault.
No. Here's if they come out on the same day.
Okay, fine.
How about that?
If Wii and PS3 come out on the exact same day, which makes absolutely no sense because that would force consumers to decide on whether they want a Wii or a PS3 instead of having both.
Well,
then I will definitely blow my
according
SNES.
to the Wii, there's not really competition because it's a completely different
good point.
item.
Good
so
point.
I don't know.
Speaking of competition, though, Take-Two, a little competition going on in their world because they're getting sued again, Handsome Tom.
Every week.
Every week, that's right. Take-Two of GTA and one of their fringe games called The Warriors. They're actually in a lawsuit right now where one of the guys who played Cyrus in the actual movie, The Warriors,
Well, sure.
he's filing a lawsuit because they used his likeness in the game.
Does he still look like that now?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
He's asking for $250,000, and he says it's because they're using their likeness. But
Well, isn't that nothing though? $250,000.
well, the thing is, Take-Two has full like rights over the movie itself. They have everything as far as the
Oh, they bought the
likeness.
rights.
Exactly, so they can use it however they want. But he actually didn't agree on it. But it doesn't even matter.
Because the studio owns it.
Exactly. So what a douchebag. So way to go, Take-Two. Just shoot him down like you do. You have so much experience in the courts. It's
Man,
ridiculous.
if you want to buy some stock, man, their stock has dropped off.
Take-Two?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dropped off. And, if another GTA comes out that's not porn rated, then
What
sure
is
it'll
it?
jump back up.
What's Take-Two stock right now? Do you have any idea?
Actually, just look it up. It dropped off ridiculously.
We'll have that for you next segment. All right, so more stock advice from Handsome Tom coming up next. Just kidding. Maybe, how about the gay game of the month? Sound good?
Gay game it is.
Gay game of the month. Coming up next on SideScrollers.
I hate this game. I mean, it makes me want to kill myself.
He's coming June 22nd. It's the Angry Nintendo Nerd.
Hi, I'm the Angry Nintendo Nerd, and you're listening to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Balls.
He's played some horrible games, and he's mad about it. It's the Angry Nintendo Nerd, seen exclusively on ScrewAttack.com.
Ooh boy.
All right, so to clarify Take-Two's financial status with their stock prices, it actually dropped 20% after they were subpoenaed for some court stuff.
Yeah, that definitely sucks, but I don't know. Maybe it's a good time to buy. Buy low, sell high.
It dipped below $10. Guess so. If you got some money to blow, Take-Two maybe. Another GTA coming out soon.
Yeah, by the way, don't sue us if it drops even more.
Okay. we do not provide legal and stock advice.
No.
Let's go over the second edition of the Gay Game of the Month.
It's time for the Gay Game of the Month.
Are you gay?
No, I'm not gay.
You are gay.
You know I know you're gay? How? I saw you make a spinach dip in a loaf of sourdough bread once.
On SideScrollers.
All right, so Handsome Tom, this month's Gay Game of the Month is a game on the Super Nintendo that I think a lot of people, they probably heard rumors about that I don't know if they played. And this game is pretty...
Rumors?
Well, it's one of those things you hear about, but you never actually play because it sucks so bad. You know what I mean?
I guess I could, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a What's the word I'm looking for? Those
Gay?
Yes, it's
Okay.
gay. Yeah, it's called Balls. It's a fighting game. It came out during the height of the Street Fighter 2 Mortal Kombat thing.
Now, Craig, it's called 3D Balls.
Well, 3D Balls nonetheless. This game sucked. Yeah. Anyway, so the whole premise of this game, like I said, is a fighting game, and all your characters are made up of little balls.
Oh,
Isn't that adorable?
I couldn't stand playing this again, Craig.
There were so many bad things about this game, and there were so many. Oh yeah, first off, let's explain what gay it means, right? Gay doesn't mean homosexual. It means like it's just
childish.
Childish.
It's very childish.
Stupid. It's not cool.
Wait. Gay is cool.
But in this instance, it's not.
Oh, yeah,
but you're right. Being gay is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so going on, so many bad things about this game, and if you haven't played, okay, listen to the music.
Oi. 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 Oi.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Awful.
Just awful. You can't. Just so bad. All right, so you got the music right when this is the music when you first start the game, and it just puts a frown on your face. On top of that, while you're playing this game, you have your choice of like 8 playable characters, and they're all like you can't really tell exactly what they are. They're just a bunch of balls put together. And this was I would go on to say this is probably one of the first 3D fighters there was, where you could actually move 3-dimensionally, forward, backwards, laterally, and you could actually jump.
I don't know if I'd say that. Anyway, it had the exact same levels, just with different colors.
Yes, multicolors. But one of the big things, though, in the background while you're fighting, there's a giant screen, and it says random things. These were some of the things that it said, like open wide for chunky. What does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's also like little pictures of sad puppy dogs while you're fighting.
Yeah, they're like real pictures of dogs like crying.
Yeah, they also had swans, and one of them actually said "begin sucking." I couldn't believe it when I said it. I was like, "Wow!"
So begin sucking.
And one of the stupidest things about this game, where there's these, you know, when you cuss in a comic or something, and it shows like the exclamation point number sign, and it has all the different. There's like those in the background. It says expletive, and then it has a bunch of little things. Like they're trying to be bad boys with this game. It's pretty bad stuff. But
it definitely wins the Gay Game of the Month award.
Yeah, absolutely. And you actually, I've never actually gotten past the first level, but you breeze through this game.
Well, you know, I got through about 6 or 7 guys, but if you just keep, you know, jamming the buttons down, it seems like you grab them every time.
It's a total button masher. Right?
It's awful.
So don't buy this game. It is the Gay Game of the Month. It is called 3D Balls on the Super Nintendo. In the words of our friend the Angry Nintendo Nerd, if you see it, just run away. Just run away. Even if it costs $1, don't even buy it. It's just awful. That's the Gay Game of the Month. 3D Balls, avoided at all cost. Coming up next, Handsome Tom.
Side-scroller news desk.
That's right, and a big announcement.
Ever want to work in the gaming or broadcast industry? Well, now's your chance. Hey everybody, this is Craig from SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com, and we are looking for interns. While Jocelyn is doing a great job, she won't be around forever, and we're going to need some new interns to get their foot in the door. Shoot us an email telling us a little bit about yourself and what school you go to and why you'd like to intern to info@ScrewAttack.com, and we'll go from there. Thanks for being good G1s and listening to ScrewAttack.com.
All right, we're going to be answering your questions coming up in just a few minutes, but Handsome Tom, we've got a large announcement.
Right now?
Right now. Let's do it. Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
This is something we haven't hyped at all, we haven't talked about, but we knew it was coming. And it was just kind of big because we're kind of taking the next step in our big world of conquering the internet gaming industry.
Well, Craig, a buddy of ours,
Yes.
who has actually been on the show on the first Gay Game of the Month show,
That is right.
is redoing the website.
Misanthropic West.
Yes.
He is redoing the website, and we are taking the next step. Our website will not just look like a black blob anymore. It's actually going to have some style.
It's going to be cool.
That is right. We've actually taken a look at this thing, and new color scheme, new everything. It's badass. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
All right, so let's get going. It's time for the Side Scroller News Desk.
You go first. You got 3.
Then I will. All right, so, Handsome Tom, let's start off in Providence, Rhode Island.
I've never been there.
Never been to Providence. Oh, that's cool. Now, you know this is like the, I'm sorry?
Rhode Island just reminds me of Family Guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, this might remind you of Rhode Island from here on out. Every time you look down. And here's why. There is a man who has gone to the courts, Handsome Tom.
Okay.
Because a couple years before Viagra hit, he had something done to himself.
Okay.
In the form of a penile implant.
You know, I still don't understand how... He just got it extended.
No. This is okay. Let me just read it verbatim. 2 years before Viagra hit the pharmacy shelves, Charles Lennon got a penile implant to overcome his impotence. But he regretted it ever since, because the steel and plastic device never worked right, Handsome Tom. It never went down.
Really?
It never went down.
So he has a steel rod in his Johnson.
That's right. That he can't get down. And it's been like that for a decade.
So he's suing somebody?
Yeah, he actually sued the manufacturer, who actually has gone out of business. Would you believe it or not?
Wow.
And he has won $400,000 for his year of wood, or 10 years of wood.
I was going to say, 10 years of that? I mean, he probably got fired from every job for sexual harassment.
Oh, man, it's hilarious. 68. Well, he's 68 years old, so he doesn't do it. But he says it's embarrassing to go outside, and he feels uncomfortable being around his grandchildren.
That was inappropriate. Thank you, Craig.
Well, that's what he said. And the worst thing about it is he can't get it removed because of health problems. So he's going to have it the rest of his life. Even when he's dead, he's going to have this big old Johnson sticking out. That's awesome. Next topic!
All right, Craig. You know, World Cup. I hate soccer, but World Cup's going on.
Yeah. Big fan of it, actually.
What do you think the easiest way to get tickets is?
Scalper.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, these gentlemen pretended to be disabled.
Oh, Johnny Knoxville. They went Johnny Knoxville on it.
Yeah, these fans brought wheelchairs and got the special cheap seats for, handicapped fans.
Oh, that's nice.
But they were so excited when their team scored.
They
were jumping up and down.
That's awesome.
And they couldn't stop jumping. They were embarrassed, but they had no alternative. They couldn't afford regular tickets.
That's hilarious. I can't imagine getting that low to go see your freaking... What country are they from? Do you have any idea? Does it say?
Argentina.
Well, that's even worse, man. God, gross. That's hilarious. Bastards. Next topic! Alright, what's the weirdest thing you've received in the mail, Handsome Tom?
I think we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I think we did, actually. What is it?
I don't think there was anything really exciting.
Okay, let me ask you another question. What's the weirdest thing you've done to a girlfriend?
Weirdest thing I've done to a girlfriend?
Involving the United States Postal Service.
I know. You got me there.
Well, down in Corpus Christi, Texas, a woman received a severed human finger from her ex-boyfriend, and he said, well...
Was it his?
It was his.
Okay.
And he left the frightening statement with it, "This is my last chance to touch you." Isn't that psycho? It's just so... Do you know where to go with it?
No.
Exactly.
It's not really funny, but
it's not.
weird.
It is weird, and that's what this is about. Anyways, the officer said it was a clean cut. Like, this guy just took a knife and just cut it right on the bone, and he said it wasn't mangled at all.
You know what? If I was a girl, that's dedication.
No, well, not to her, because she immediately went out and got a restraining order against the guy, and...
She probably should move and change her name, but it's okay.
You're probably right. Next topic!
All right, Craig. We have a lot of burning on this show.
Yeah, there's lots of burning.
Well, let's see. Have you ever been afraid to tell your parents something, like you got a bad grade or when you were a kid?
Yeah, actually I have.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'd rather not say. They listen to the show.
Your parents do?
Yeah.
No. I mean, did they find out? They didn't find out?
No, they never found out.
Okay. So you just lied. You
Yeah.
can say that. You
Yeah,
just lied.
yeah, I lied.
Well, this kid was so stressed out about exam results.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this boy told a police officer his father, a doctor, put him under extreme pressure for his academic performance.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty normal.
Okay, this, what is he, 14-year-old boy
How sad.
burned down his house
Oh.
so he wouldn't have to tell him.
Wow.
Killing his stepmother
No,
and
no!
2 siblings.
It's. I hate to laugh, but
16 years old. I think I said 14.
14.
But he's 16. He's actually
Jeez.
16.
Where's this at? Do you know?
Tokyo.
Tokyo?
So, man, they must really stress out their kids. Were they kicking him or something?
You know, you could have at least came up with a story like a band of ninjas came in and committed like serious house burning, because that's what they did back in the day, right?
I don't know.
Not for bad grades, though.
But, yeah, he killed his family so he wouldn't have to tell them.
That's awful. How would you like to tell it to the police officer? I killed my family. I got a B.
I got a B, yeah.
That's right.
He actually made a 97.5
I have shamed my family.
out of 100.
Next topic. All right, Handsome Tom. It seems like the police officers nowadays are making a lot of mistakes.
Well, everybody's human. I don't blame them.
Yeah. Well, there was this one guy up in Birmingham, Washington, and he was up in a tree, and the police weren't really sure if he was either.
Wait, the police officer was in the tree?
No. There's just one guy, and the police officer were trying to get him down.
Okay.
And the police weren't really sure if he was like intoxicated or just absolutely psychotic.
Okay.
Right. So what do you do in that situation?
I assume if it's going to be funny, he cut down the tree.
No. That you actually reach for your taser in that situation to get him down, right?
Sure.
Well,
He reached for his gun, didn't he?
he reached for the gun and took his ass out. So the guy reached for his taser, accidentally got his gun. It was a stun taser, right? You reach up there, and he shot the guy, and the guy responded with the very eloquent, "Ow, that hurt. I'm coming down. I'm coming down."
Well, then the guy did the right move, I guess.
I guess. Well, nice job,
shoot
Sheriff.
him in the foot? Where'd he shoot him?
Right in the shoulder.
Ow, I'm coming down.
I don't know. Crazy. And thus concludes the Side Scroller News Desk for this week. Very abbreviated version, but quick and to the point, I guess, right?
Yeah, there was some okay things in there. I mean, the guy shooting somebody out of a tree is pretty funny.
I agree. Coming up next, though, Handsome Tom, we're going to answer some questions and give you an update on our 3 Ways to Win contest, because something didn't happen last week that needed to happen. Woo!
Hi, I'm the Angry Nintendo Nerd, and you're listening to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Balls.
He's played some horrible games and he's mad about it. It's the Angry Nintendo Nerd seen exclusively on ScrewAttack.com.
Oh boy.
All right, it's time to make some clarifications over the 3 Ways to Win contest, Handsome Tom.
Clarifications?
That's right, because our winner last week, I don't even remember her name, because she never emailed us, and it was quite possibly the biggest prize we've ever given away.
No way.
Exactly. You remember what we gave away last week?
An Xbox 360 Mexico edition.
That is right. You can't even get them in the United States. It was worth 6,000 pesos. It had the Xbox 360, a copy of World Cup, and a soccer ball, for God's sakes.
So does this mean I get to keep it because I blew up an Xbox?
Nope.
Ah.
We're giving it away again.
When are we giving this away?
Giving it away next week, because we're not going to give away anything this week because we're so freaking distraught because the chick didn't email us, so she lost out.
Well, you know what's funny is she's going to email us, a day after the podcast is released.
Yeah, that's the way it rolls. You got to email us before the next podcast is posted. So, anyway, so next week, 2 prizes, including the Xbox 360. So make sure you tell your friends to sign up for the 3 Ways to Win contest. What are the 3 ways to win, Handsome Tom? Do you remember?
Well, let's see. Join the forum.
That's right.
Write a review.
That is right.
Is it Yahoo Podcast?
That's right, our Yahoo Podcast. And you got to subscribe to it.
And be a G1.
That is right, the mailing list. So make sure you do one of those 3 things. If you're already a member of the forum, great job. You're already part of it. But you also have 2 other ways you can win, because we draw from a hat every single week. So once again, the Xbox Mexican 360 Mexicano style, given away next week. Yes.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Let's say we answer some questions, I guess, from our forum. Once again, if you want to do it, just go to our forums, hit up the Side Scroller podcast questions, and there you go. You got yourself a question. We'll answer it on the air. Why you'd want to do it, I don't know.
All right. First question.
From
Benji?
Bahaji.
A new
guy. Anyways, we like him.
Well, that's because he's got a sweet avatar.
That's right.
Anyway, what underwear are you both wearing right now, and is it video game related? Well,
It's kind of seductive.
you know, it's kind of gay,
Yeah?
but
But not in that sense.
I respect the video game underwear.
Mhm.
I would enjoy wearing it if they still made it in my size.
Maybe you would enjoy, or you wouldn't?
No, I would. It'd be
Oh,
cool.
okay. I thought you said you wouldn't enjoy it. If
No, I'd be walking around the house doing pelvic thrust, Mario! Mario!
Marth! Roy!
All right. Anyway, right now, I'm actually going Commando. Is that video game related? Well, let's see.
I'm glad.
Grand Theft Auto.
I'm glad you're sitting across the table from me right now.
Well, that's all right. I'm actually wearing clothes, but Grand Theft Auto. You know how they're doing the girls and the
hot coffee, yeah.
He still has his pants on, so I assume he's doing Commando.
That
must be coming out of the
Good
zipper.
call. I actually have a purple thong on with Mario's face on my Johnson. Next question. All right, so Sparky Dude, one of our guys who post a lot on the forum. Hey, do you like the flashes I posted on the funny web stuff? And if so, what's your favorite so far? Yeah, they're great.
I haven't really seen them yet.
Maybe you should.
Maybe we should take some time and look at that.
Also, is there a chance that ScrewAttack might have a telecast, like I guess he's talking about like a broadcast, instead of the podcast, because his girlfriend wants to see what you look like, Handsome Tom, because you have a sexy voice.
Really? I thought you had the radio voice, Craig.
I do, but some people don't like that. Like, people like the average guy voice.
Well, you can see us right now. I mean, we do have some videos up where I'm blowing up the Xbox, and let's see, too close to the mic guy's got your face in it.
Yeah, and actually, if you look at your iPod right now or video monitor, you can actually see us right now waving at the camera.
Yes.
No,
and will there be video? Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly we'll do video podcasts. Just not yet.
We'll get there. We're making steps to that point right now. All right, new one from Lord Ironside. This guy's brand new too. This is good, but he's only posted one. So if you're listening to this, post again. We want you to post more. If you guys were suddenly sucked into a portal that took you to a video game world of your choosing, what would it be?
Video game world of my choosing. Well, most people would pick a massive multiplayer game, I guess, because a lot of stuff to do. I'll have to bleep that out.
Yeah.
But what port? You know what? I'm just gonna go for the Mortal Kombat portal.
Ooh, that's tough, man.
And,
would you really want to go there?
Yeah, sure.
Constant death, Baraka slicing at your throat.
Well, obviously, I have as many quarters as I want, so.
Good call.
Yeah.
I would go with like the Metroid, because I always thought that was like a cool world, like especially in Super Metroid and Meridia. Maybe because I just played the whole water world.
Maybe I'll take that back. Super Smash Brothers.
Because you can have all of them. That's right.
right.
You always have the bases covered because you always think it through. Also, can you either of you do an impression of a video game character? And if so, why not do us that impression? Handsome Tom, you got a killer Luigi impression.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, here it is. No, I don't have one.
No, you don't. Wow. Yeah, we're not the best with impressions.
We aren't voiceover artists yet.
No. Which is quite incredible. Next one.
Wait. If he could send us his impression of a video game character, we put it on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Lord Ironside, do it. One last question from Lord Ironside. Which of these is best? Pirates, ninjas, or robots?
Holy crap. How about a pirate ninja robot?
Ooh. What about a robot wearing a ninja hat with a pirate sword in his hand?
Okay.
I think it covers all bases, doesn't it?
Well, you know what? I'm going to go for ninja.
I'm going to go with robot, laser eyes.
All right, sweet. Let's go.
All right, cool. Next one from Shadow Lord. If you can kick anyone's ass, who would it be? I mean, think of the one person that pisses you off more than anyone in existence, and now kick their ass.
You know what? I'm going to go for Craig's bird.
Ooh, yeah.
I would like to kick Craig's bird's ass.
I agree. That bird is pretty annoying.
Won't shut up.
It doesn't stop at any time. What do you think of Uwe
this is a Fight Club question. What's the deal? Fight Club.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
I'll put more thought into that, Shadow Lord. Let me think about who I'd fight.
All right, lastly, if magic were real and you could have 5 spells, what 5 spells would you be, and what would you do?
Well, let's see. I would have Genie from Aladdin give me 3 wishes.
Oh.
That's right. I'd bring him to life. And that opens up just a whole can of worms. So, Craig?
My 5 spells, in no particular order, just off the top of my head, I would have the power to heal my family and friends in any case of sickness. I would have the power to put the G1s and the rest of the internet and like give them intelligence, because some people on the internet don't even know what good stuff is, like on our website. And I would also throw that way to various network and TV executives for our pilot.
Okay.
If I can rant a little bit.
That's pretty random.
One more question from Shadow Lord. Who does the voice of the announcing stuff on the podcast, like the guy at the beginning?
Well, that's actually Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's amazing. He does an excellent job. Bang up job. Yeah, so there you go. There's our question for the week. Nice job, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
As always, post your questions on it's under the Screw Attack G1 forum index and the SideScroller podcast questions. There you go. We'll give you some nice answers. Why you want to ask us them? Who knows? But...
Wait. We missed one.
Oh, yeah.
Does Craig lick balls?
Answer to that, no. Unless it's the video game from the SNES called Balls. I lick that game. The gay game of the month.
Balls.
I don't know. No. Thank you, Armadar2. You're a good guy. Bastard. And let's conclude this week's Side-Scrollers. There you go. Also, remember, three ways to win contest next week.
Yeah, and new site.
Yes, new site
Hopefully
coming
it'll be
quickly.
up this week.
We're excited. So we got a bunch of good stuff going on. As always, daily content every day from the gaming industry that you can only find on our site. Tell your friends. Remember, homework. Get a friend. Bring them to the site. That's your. Yes, we're trying to do it. Best way to spread about the site, word of mouth, right?
Yeah, word of mouth. That's our advertising right now.
Because we're poor people. Come on. Yeah, spread the word, people. All right, ScrewAttack.com. We love you. I'm Stuttering Craig.
And Handsome Tom.
Bye.